I'm not falling at 200k per hour anymore, but faster than I should. At the back of your head, you're also assessing, is it time to take that drastic measure of pulling your reserve? So that experience was super scary. So why didn't I quit? Hi, I'm Ebba. I've been helping leaders, entrepreneurs, students to grow their knowledge, their practice as people, and also their business in contexts and conditions that are particularly challenging, marked by volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. VUCA. I told myself I was totally allowed to quit, but I wasn't allowed to do so before I felt entirely comfortable, i.e. relaxed, with every part of a jump that was now giving me anxiety or making me tense or scared. And basically every step would do that. I would be afraid that I didn't pack my chute properly. I was super nervous going up in the airplane. So waiting on the field, seeing the Twin Otter landing and then entering, having a seat, checking altitude as we were rising in the sky and understanding that 4,000 meters is fairly close now, seeing my pals jumping out and being comfortable with the fact that they are. And then it's me, soon. The whole flying and the pulling my chute and then navigating with the parachute, that was a super challenge I found. I landed in the farmer's field many times. That is totally an uncool thing to do because I planned my journey poorly. I landed safely, but in the farmer's field. And what you do to have a fun joke and also a bit of a deterrent, you have to buy everybody on the field either an ice cream or a beer. It's up to you. I don't drink beer, so I would buy a lot of ice cream for a lot of people. Being entirely comfortable with the entire jump, that took me about 32 jumps. So after about 12, I had my license, and then I continued with that goal. I had my certificate, but my goal was to be so comfortable throughout, and when so, I was allowed to quit. I understood that I was gaming my own senses because I really understood that by the time I would be totally at ease and happy with an entire jump, I would be rather hooked. The event of a malfunction and how you have to be composed is similar to when stuff happens in life and you really have to face reality rapidly. Denial will get you killed in this sport and sometimes also in life. Maybe not killed, but denial rarely does anything for your relationships, your learning, your progress, your performance, your career goals. The framework I work with, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity, the first thing that it gives me is the realization and the tool for facing reality head on through understanding the stuff we're in without blame, but with full responsibility. And stuff happens and life happens all the time. Volatility. That can be me and the kids going to bed on a Tuesday evening, and then in the morning there is a lot of fever and a lot of coughing and nobody is going to school. There must be a preparation and a plan and some sort of a at ease handling of that situation, which you may think is banal, but it's quite disruptive to the normal flow of living. Or it could be that you're offered a promotion and you don't feel ready. Be ready. Think about it before. Prepare for it. Envision how you are influencing that path and how you are setting yourself up for that positive event. And then when it happens, say yes. Face reality. You are prepared. Because like skydivers, we can think about so many contingencies and we can plan for different scenarios, but more often we won't have that surprising angled covered. To me, it's fine because the joy and the delight and the proficiency comes from the training, the preparing. So to be in contact with different scenarios and think about them and prepare for them, that makes us mentally robust and resilient. In skydiving, you need to be in real time. And most of us, we have to work on aligning that analysis, so the head and the emotions and the actions, to be in real time like that. Because normally we are not that fast. We deviate a bit, and that's fine. But in skydiving, you have less of a margin and higher risk. The sport is about having fun, like all sports. Growing proficiency, learning and having fun. But also, that sport is a reminder of what is really important. I always have that thought of what is really important. Is it that I do a nice, neat landing in exactly the right spot? Or is it that I land safely, perhaps in the farmer's field? But what's really important? To me, it was always feeling safe, being safe, landing safely. And I didn't mind that my learning curve was a bit slower than everybody else's, because that was so important to me. We need to train and be prepared for events, for volatility, so that when it happens, we have the ability to calm our thoughts and our emotions and take relevant actions. The book is about facing reality.